Welcome back. I almost forgot about this path up the pipe right here. Probably, well, except for, of course, the levels. Don't know if I would have missed anything too critical here. But still nice to play the levels anyway, and good thing I remembered this. Okay, whoa. Shell must have hit the right side at the pipe there. Because, I just remember throwing it, but for some reason coming from behind Mario as opposed to ahead of him. Hear another smash? Certainly heard something else. And it was this fire flower. Despite not even finding it yet, the Koopa shell still manages to open it. If only there could be other sorts of miracles. Just without even looking. It's probably not that easy. Now, as for the setting of this level, I really must admit, with Super Mario Bros. X, all the green like this, background, I actually do like it. Does seem quite different from Super Mario World, or the 8-bit and 16-bit in general for Super Mario. It certainly works out well. Feels like it could be in a Mario game. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the 8 or 16-bit Mario. Okay, ow. Of course, the pain of just running into enemies over and over. That will remain from the 8 and 16-bit. And will be carried on in the future, otherwise, who knows if Mario games would still be around today. Of course, Mario himself as a character probably remain alive, unless, of course, because he got really lazy, he suddenly died from that, had a heart attack or something. But I highly doubt that would happen. Mario would get really bored, and he'd probably think of something else to do. At least something that would not involve a rescue, and Slippy. But, and with that, gotta be careful with those pipes there. Must have been some extra water on that one. That just doesn't happen to be on the rest of them for some reason. Okay, we do have something here. We'll take this POW, and there we go. A few more coins for Mario. So now down. Okay, one more thing about the setting. Combination, the color of the Koopas, how they're kind of yellowish as opposed to really closer to skin color. With this green setting, it also works. Must have been something to do with the grass that made them just a little bit greener than normal. Or yellow in this case, I would say. Anything? These pipes? Piranha plants trying to hide something from me again? Probably too much. So much that they probably... something in the pipe. They're probably doing their absolute best to plug it. Whatever it may be. So much dirt and it hardens. At least the piranha plants can survive, but Mario just cannot break through. That must be it. Okay. And we still have more of this green, but add to that, the water also works. Suddenly, no more of that green. Got something here. And of course, anyone who might remember Super Mario Bros. 3, got a little bit of that. As your bonus for that, a 1-up. Ow. Which might come in handy if you keep on swimming into bloopers or Cheep Cheeps or anything like I do. Of course, you don't necessarily have to swim into your enemies. Remember that. Okay, these, what do we have? Fire flower right here. Gladly take it. I'll gladly need it. This, nope, still nothing in there. Still plugged. Maybe Mario has to do something to unplug it. Or maybe in this case, you should probably just leave it as is. Depends on whose pipe it is. Want some to explode so that he can defeat the enemy or do anything in his favor. Just don't get too greedy. Okay. Now, alright, we are done with that, and we'll take yet another card to go. Take me forward. Now, the bridge with mushrooms. Oh... Well, I was kind of worried we would have auto-scroll, but now we have something that worries me a little bit more. Possibly. At least on the bridge, it looks like there could... Maybe there won't be. I was worried that there may be some cheeps here. Well, we're back to this again, so maybe there will be. We get to the halfway point, maybe... No, currently it seems pretty safe, so we'll be spared for now. But what about the other side of the bridge? I think I beat this level. I can get to the other side of the bridge, so trouble might start there. It's all just mushrooms for now. A little bit of a lure, I would say. Use against Mario. Yeah, still no sign of Cheeps jumping out of the water. So it's safe right now. And most certainly could be on the other side. So cross this, and complete the bridge, too. There we go, there's our bridge with Cheeps. So this time the trouble is on the right and not the left. And there's Super Mario Bros. 1 again. You can't go back to the left. And, they're good. Press the jump button just in time. That was the best way to do this, to avoid the cheeps, play it safe. Yeah, you know what? This seems to be working. If I don't even bother to hold the run button, then I can avoid the cheeps. They'll jump a little bit too early. Something kind of easy to exploit here. Since again, it is not a generator. Just because I'm walking, though, doesn't mean you have to deny me of the power-ups. It's probably deserved, but, you still don't have to deny me. Still have some Koopalings and such to defeat. Maybe even Bowser Jr. or anyone. Maybe this is my revenge for all the jumping that the Cheeps have done before. They have never smartened up. They've never figured out to stay down there so that they don't get burned. Okay, at the end, we get a 1-up regardless. Could have been a 2-up, though. With that complete, we now go down here. More water moments. And more Cheeps again. Only this time, at least they are going to stay in the water and enjoy a little bit of a swim. But that's all they're going to do, so why bother burning them now? They just want to have a little bit of fun. Okay, what's so all 4 of them coins. We got a little lure by the black piranha plants. Mario went a little bit too low. Of course, he would take damage, but maybe it would be worth it to see if there was anything inside those question mark blocks. Nope. Not worth it at all. But, still, wasn't quite worth it for the black piranha plants either, because they did not pull me into their trap. At least not low enough, anyway. Ugh. Another one of those possible traps. Successfully avoided. Okay. So, a little bit further. Another use of the graphics that I like. Notice, underwater and on the surface, the clouds, they're moving, but not exactly with the foreground, and neither is the underwater background. I like when that effect is used. We won't get to treasure that effect anymore, though, as we enter this pipe. And we are back out. Now it's just plain water. We'll a card after that, so we're done. And we can finally move on. There, next time.